Swadika. Thailand is the land of abundance, which is filled with green rice paddy fields, like over here. However, there are areas that are affected by droughts, which makes the people experience hardships due to water shortage. And this led to the start of one of the most important development projects called the Royal Rainmaking Project, initiated by the late King Bhumibol Adulyadej about 50 years ago. Let's go and find out more about this magnificent project here on Incredible Thailand.
Rainmaking Story was an account written by His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej in the year 2000. His Majesty told the story about his visit to the people in rural, remote areas in 15 northeastern provinces from November the 2nd to the 20th, 1955. During the visit, he learned about the hardships of local people. They face a shortage of water for consumption and agriculture because rainfall was inconsistent. His Majesty then started his efforts to make artificial rain through weather modification. His efforts proved successful, and later the Royal Rainmaking Project was launched.
And when he came back to Bangkok at that time, he devoted himself to study by himself, and then talked to Mom Rajawong Tepalit Tewakun. He's an engineer at that time, and Mom Rajawong Tepalit Tewakun, he's the one who conveyed his initiative into the experiment. And they worked together, the king and Mom Rajawong Tepalit Tewakun. And he tried to work out the experiment. You cannot believe that it's been about 14 years. 14 years. Yes, 14 years for this experiment.
Sky MPG Airport is situated in Hua Hin District, Prachuap Khiri Khan Province. It is the main operating base during the beginning stages of the research and experiment for the Royal Rainmaking Project.
Bo Phai Airfield in Prachuap Khiri Khan Province is now called Hua Hin Airport. In the past, this airfield was used as an operation base to conduct rainmaking. Geographical conditions here are suitable for rainmaking operations. The area lies adjacent to the coast, so there's no hindrance to the operations. It consists of an air traffic control tower with modern equipment. In this location, the sky and clouds are clearly seen in all directions. More importantly, the area is situated near Klaikangwon Palace. It was convenient for His Majesty King Bhumibol to drive from the palace to the airport in order to command the rainmaking operations himself, as well as to plan and adjust the plan on the operations.
This building is considered as very important for the history of the Royal Rainmaking Project. Let's go inside to find out more information about this. Come along.
Originally, the father of the Royal Rain Exhibition Hall was a working area for His Majesty King Bhumibol. It was arranged by the Department of Commercial Aviation. Therefore, this place is very significant to the history of the Roi Rainmaking project. The Ministry of Agriculture and Cooperatives has developed this Roi working area as a center for the Roi Rainmaking project. The hall includes many exhibits on this project in the past. Various tools used by His Majesty King Bhumibol for his work are on display inside the hall. They include his compasses, maps, pencils, and even a personal computer for use to compile data. Old pictures are also put on show here. They tell the story when His Majesty King Rama IX and Mom Rajawong Theparit Thewakul, an agricultural engineering expert, jointly conducted studies and experiments in rainmaking until they achieved success. For example, some pictures feature His Majesty explaining the 3 steps of the rainmaking process to the operators in 1973. The first step is called agitation. In the morning, an aircraft will fly over the target area, which is planned each day. It will sprinkle sodium chloride over the designated area. Sodium chloride will absorb moisture in the air. Then water droplets will emerge and form cloud mass. The second step involves the process of fattening the clouds. When the cloud mass is formed, the aircraft will sprinkle calcium chloride to increase the water droplets in size at both the cloud base and the cloud top. The chemical also stimulates cloud growth. The third step involves the technique of attacking the rain clouds. When the cloud mass that increases in size moves toward the target area, the aircraft will attack the rain clouds at 2 levels. This technique is called super sandwich. At an altitude of about 10,000 feet, an aircraft will sprinkle sodium chloride upwind, while another aircraft will sprinkle urea at the cloud base downwind. The 2 seeding aircraft will fly on the opposite side of the clouds, making an angle of 45 degrees. Then the clouds will become condensed with a larger amount of water droplets falling to the cloud base. Finally, rain is beginning to fall. Despite this great success, His Majesty also continued to develop rain-making techniques from 3 steps to 6 steps, as shown in the diagram created by a computer system in the Roi Rainmaking textbook. The textbook contains the Roi guidelines given to personnel involved for their unified operations.
The operation is working along with the research. Sometimes we call the experimental operation at that time. And the technology is developing until 1999. He wrote one handbook as the guideline for us to do the rainmaking, the Royal Rainmaking Handbook.
หลังจากนั้นก็ในช่วงประมาณปี 2530 กว่านะครับก็ได้มีการทดลองกับต่างประเทศคือสหรัฐอเมริกานะครับโครงการวิจัยทรัพยากรบรรยากาศประยุกต์นะครับหรือ AARRP นะครับก็ได้เทคโนโลยีใหม่ๆมานะครับจนในปี 2542 ที่เกิดภาวะวิกฤตแห้งแล้งนะครับพระบาทสมเด็จพระเจ้าอยู่หัวเนี่ยรัชกาลที่ 9 ท่านก็ได้บรรจุเทคโนโลยีใหม่เข้าไปในตำรานะครับก็มีการเสริมการโจมตีด้วยน้ำแข็งแห้งนะครับในขั้นตอนที่ 4 นะครับแล้วก็ขั้นตอนที่ 5 คือการโจมตีแม่เย็นนะครับแล้วก็ขั้นตอนที่ 6 ก็คือการโจมตีแบบซูเปอร์แซนด์วิชนะครับจนในปี 2545 ท่านก็จดสิทธิบัตรการทำฝนนะครับในประเทศไทยแล้วก็สหภาพยุโรปนะครับ 45 นะครับศูนย์ฝนหลวงหัวหินก็จัดตั้งขึ้นในปี 45 เช่นเดียวกันนะครับในปีเดียวกันนั้นก็มีการถวายสมญานามท่านว่าเป็นพระบิดาแห่งฝนหลวงนะครับโดยกระทรวงเกษตรและสหกรณ์นะครับ
It has been 6 decades now since the Roi Rainmaking project was launched to ease the difficulties of the people and farmers caused by the drought crisis. There are currently 5 Roi Rainmaking centers in all parts of the country. They are in Chiang Mai in the north, Nakhon Sawan in the central region, Khon Kaen in the northeast, Rayong in the east, and Surat Thani in the south.
The majority of our activity is to increase the rainfall in agricultural area to add the moisture to the soil and also to add the water into the reservoirs over the country. We have 5 centers in the regional center to take care of that kind of operation. But the operation or the service is not limited, only the rain enhancement or rainmaking. But we also do some other services like disaster prevention.
ทำฝนหลวงเนี่ยไม่ใช่ว่าจะทำได้ทุกครั้งทุกเมื่อทุกวันที่เราต้องการนะครับสิ่งแรกที่เราต้องมีก็คือน้ำในชั้นบรรยากาศนะครับว่ามีความชื้นพอหรือเปล่านะครับอันที่2คือความชื้นอย่างเดียวไม่พอนะครับก็ต้องดูที่เรื่องของอุณหภูมิว่ามีอุณหภูมิมากไหมที่จะทำให้ไอ้น้ำหรือมวลอากาศขึ้นไปสู่ข้างบนนะครับอันที่3ก็คือเรื่องลมนะครับซึ่งต้องดูว่าลมแรงลมค่อยหรือเปล่าถ้าลมแรงมากเมฆก็ยอดขาดนะครับก็ไม่ก่อตัวเป็นเมฆได้นะครับก็ต้องอาศัยตรงนี้นะครับพอเรารู้เรื่องสภาพอากาศความพร้อมอะไรต่างๆทางด้านเครื่องบินสารฝนหลวงสภาพอากาศ 3-4 อย่างนี้เราก็ต้องไปดูพื้นที่ว่าเขาต้องการฝนหรือเปล่านะครับ
Apart from serving as a center for disseminating information and transferring technology in Roy Rainmaking, the Hua Hin Roy Rainmaking Center is also the location of the Upper South Rainmaking Operations Center. This center is responsible for Roy Rainmaking operations in several provinces.
เนี่ยหน่วยหัวหินนะครับก็จะรับผิดชอบในส่วนของภาคใต้ตอนบนนะครับตั้งแต่จังหวัดราชบุรีเพชรบุรีประจวบคีรีขันธ์นะครับสมุทรสงครามสมุทรปราการแล้วก็สมุทรสาครครับผมโดยภารกิจหลักตอนนี้ก็จะเน้นพื้นที่การเกษตรแล้วก็พื้นที่ลุ่มน้ำเขื่อนแก่งกระจานกับเขื่อนปรานบุรีครับผม
Officials are making preparations to bring chemicals onto the 3 airplanes. These airplanes will be used for Roy Rainmaking operations after an assessment shows that climatic conditions today are suitable for rainmaking in target areas.
บอลลูนตรวจอากาศตอนเช้านะครับผมที่เราใช้ข้อมูลนี้จะอยู่ที่เรดาร์ปะทิวจังหวัดชุมพรนะครับก็จะดูทิศลมความเร็วลมการยกตัวของมวลอากาศแล้วก็ความชื้นนะครับซึ่งวันนี้ความชื้นเกิน 60% ขึ้นไปที่ระดับปฏิบัติการนะครับผมแล้วก็ความเร็วลมก็วันนี้ลมจะเป็นลมตะวันตกนะครับมาจากทางพม่าพัดเข้ามาในพื้นที่ของเราความเร็วลมอยู่ที่ประมาณ10 นอตนะครับก็เกณฑ์ต่างๆก็โอเคครับผมสามารถขึ้นบินทำฝนได้
Operation for the Royal Rainmaking is starting soon. Hope all goes well as planned.
The Roy Rainmaking operations today target drought-stricken farmland in Sam Roi Yot and Pranbury districts, Prachuap Khiri Khan province. Soon after departing from the airport, the Roy Rainmaking team has arrived in the target large cloud mass area. The step of agitating is starting. The 3 aircraft are flying upwind and begin to sprinkle sodium chloride onto clouds that are forming into cloud mass vertically. This will stimulate the air mass to float up high in order to produce steam or humidity. Then steam will form rain clouds. Around 1 hour after the operations, the 3 airplanes will fly back to Hua Hin Airport. Then rainmaking scientists begin to assess climatic change and closely monitor the cloud mass. The result is that the rain clouds have developed and are moving quickly toward the target area, quite beyond expectations. With this information, the scientists have decided to operate the second step of rainmaking in the next 1 hour.
ภารกิจแรกนะครับก็ที่ปฏิบัติการก็เริ่มมีกลุ่มเมฆก่อตัวในพื้นที่ค่อนข้างรวดเร็วนะครับผมแล้วก็เมฆที่มันก็เริ่มก่อยอดแล้วนะครับก็เราจึงลงมาวางแผนปฏิบัติการในขั้นตอนที่2และขั้นตอนที่3ต่อนะครับโดยใช้เวลาจากขั้นตอนแรกประมาณ1 ชั่วโมงนะครับ
The 3 aircraft take off again to operate the second step, flattening the rain clouds. The cloud mass that was agitated in the first step clearly forms rain clouds. Calcium chloride that is sprinkled from the aircraft makes the water droplets condense. It also stimulates cloud growth. After the second step is launched, the cloud mass becomes larger quite quickly. Rain begins to fall, but the amount is still minimal, and the area is not the target one. The Roy Rainmaking team will fly the aircraft back to Hua Hin Airport again. The Roy Rainmaking chemicals are transported quickly to be in time for the operations. There is not much time to do so. Prachuap Khiri Khan province is the narrowest area in Thailand. If rain cannot be controlled to fall in the target area, the cloud mass may move it to fall in the sea. If so, the rainmaking operations this time will face a failure. The Roy Rainmaking aircraft take off again for the third time. This is the last step, attacking. The aircraft enter the rain clouds that start to produce rain. More importantly, the rain clouds are moving toward the target area, so the step of attacking must start immediately. The airplanes will perform their duties to conduct the last step in the process. The first airplane will sprinkle sodium chloride on the cloud top at an altitude of not over 10,000 feet upwind. The second airplane will sprinkle urea at the cloud base downwind. This step of attacking is called the super sandwich technique. The third airplane will spread dry ice at the cloud base at an altitude of about 10,000 feet. This will enhance the bombardment of clouds in order to increase the amount of rain. It is also intended to move the rain clouds toward the target areas more quickly and for fruitful results.
The mission for today's operation is finally complete. Let's go and see the results.
Weather checking from the radar shows that artificial rainmaking today struck the target areas as planned. It can be said that the operations achieved success quite beyond expectations. Rain spread over vast areas in Pranburi and Samroy Yot districts. It will help ease the drought problem and increase the water volume in the dam as well.
ก็วันนี้ก็ฝนก็ลงพื้นที่เป้าหมายพื้นที่รวมทั้งเขื่อนปรานบุรีนะครับแล้วก็พื้นที่การเกษตรนะครับผมทางปรานบุรี300 ยอดก็เป็นที่น่าพอใจครับ
วันนี้ภารกิจถือว่าดีมากเลยครับเพราะว่าเช้านี้เราไปสร้างแกนเนี่ยนะครับความชื้นดีแล้วก็เมฆเยอะนะฮะตอนเราไปสร้างแกนก็ทำให้เมฆก่อตัวได้ดีมากเลยครับพอช่วงบ่ายเราขึ้นไปเสริมเขาไปเลี้ยงนะครับก็ทำให้เมฆยิ่งก่อตัวใหญ่มากวันนี้ก้อนหนึ่งนี่เกือบ20 ไมล์นะครับใหญ่มากวันนี้ใหญ่มากความสูงนี่ไม่ต่ำกว่า 20,000 นะครับแล้วเที่ยวที่3เราขึ้นไปเสริมการโจมตีนะครับด้วยคาราแวนทั้ง3เครื่องเนี่ยปริมาณฝนตกมากนะครับในพื้นที่ลุ่มรับน้ำเขื่อนปรานบุรีแล้วก็เขื่อนแก่งกระจานด้วยแล้วก็รวมทั้งพื้นที่เกษตรแปลงใหญ่ด้วยครับ
Because of the success of the Roy rainmaking operations, More than 5,000 people request these operations each year. Apart from providing assistance to drought-stricken people, Rainmaking has also been employed to tackle other problems such as those concerning forest fires and haze pollution. It has also been launched to increase water volumes in many dams, as requested by various agencies.
How has Thailand benefited from the Royal Rainmaking project?
Actually, for the Royal Rainmaking, or the benefit that Thailand gets, we can say that the Royal Rainmaking is the part of the national water management of the country. We add more water than the national water that we can get. We can extract water in the sky into water for our consumption. And we can say that for the Royal Rainmaking is contributed to the food security and water security of the country.
The Royal Rainmaking innovation has eased the hardships of the affected people in Thailand. Many countries worldwide are interested in this innovation. They have sent personnel to learn about Royal Rainmaking technology. When they went back, they have used this technology to tackle problems in their own countries.
So, besides Thailand, other countries also benefit from the Royal Rainmaking because we shared our knowledge, the Royal Rainmaking knowledge, to other countries too, am I right?
Yes, yes. Now we have the cooperation work with the 11 countries already to transfer the knowledge, that they request to transfer the knowledge, this technique to use in their countries. But the most significant one is the Jordan, and we have already give the training course for the Jordanian participants 3 times already in Thailand, and they have learned how to operate the rainmaking by using the Royal Rainmaking techniques. But not limited to Jordan, also in ASEAN countries. Even we not started the cooperation in weather modification or cloud seeding for a long time, but back to 1990 something, about 1990s, that this country approached to Thailand also to request to learn this technique of Royal Rainmaking. And the king was very kind, so he sent experts to teach them in Malaysia, Philippines, and also Indonesia, even Sri Lanka.
I think what is a strange thing about water is that if it's too much, then it will cause trouble, and if it's too little, then the people will suffer. The Thai people are very lucky to have the great king who was concerned for the well-being of his people, and then initiated a magnificent project, the Royal Rainmaking Project, to wash away the people's sufferings and troubles. And this is Incredible Thailand for today. สวัสดีค่ะ